I actually spent there was something down there. Hello everyone, and welcome back once more to Gary's Mod. Today we're going to be playing a map that's a little bit different from the other ones I've played before. It's GM Paranormal, created by Steinman, and the workshop page recommends that it install a game mode that I've never played before called Ghost Hunt. Now apparently a lot of you have played it before, but I have absolutely no idea what to expect. So let's get started. Oh, so the game mode adds a few different items, so I'm not having my usual sandbox loadout. So we have the green glow stick, we have a med kit, I wonder if I can get hurt, the crowbar, the gravity gun, my bare hands, which I imagine is what I'll be using for a lot of it, and a camcorder. I do not have a camcorder. Hope that's not important. And, okay, good, I do have a flashlight, so I don't have to rely on the glow stick. Oh, there's an information board. Good. I'm going to be totally lost without stuff like this. Okay, so GM Paranormal. Turn on the generator and the machines to begin the haunt, okay? Turn up the volume. If you hear them coming, it can save your life. Ooh. So I guess I can actually be in danger in this map. The ghost detector can save your life too. If you lost it, good luck. Some areas are locked. You have to find keycards to unlock them. Keycards spawn randomly on the map, so each game is different. You can check the security cameras on the monitor, and nowhere is safe. You can play this map in single player or multiplayer for up to 4 players. Don't use weapons. You can't kill something that's already dead. If you hear a sound, it means that something is happening. So I guess that answers the question that happens in every horror game when you hear a sound. Is that actually a thing? They just straight up tell you, yep, it's a thing. The map is inspired by the Eastern State Penitentiary in the USA and the Dreux Sanatorium in France. Good luck. Okay, so I have to start the machines to begin the haunt and I guess exit through that door. Now, I'm wondering what the ghost detector is. It told me to bring the ghost detector with me. Is this it? And it seems to be the only object I can pick up, so I'm going to assume that's the ghost detector. Now, oh, there's a credit board. Okay, go ahead and take a look at that. Let me get a better angle so that you can see the supporters. And there we go. So it said to start the generator and activate the machines to begin the haunt. Why do I feel like this is the point in every horror movie sequel in which some corrupt business executive comes in and thinks they can harness the paranormal energy or whatever and start something that he doesn't even realize he can't control? Okay, I guess these are the cameras. And I can change them. Oh, that looks spooky. I like how the rooms are barely illuminated except for what seems to be some kind of light from the camera itself. It looks to be a prison-type environment. Okay. Let's grab the wee-woo box. Head out. You seem to be creating your own ambient light, so I'm going to assume that you are the ghost detector. It is creating Lua errors when I pick it up, so hopefully it'll function correctly. If it's not functioning correctly, I guess I'm going to find that out. Open. Okay, I have to push the keypad. Probably could have figured that out. Yeah, we're using the flashlight for this. Now, some of you wanted me to play more of these maps in VR. Yeah? I thought I heard a little bit of a buzz from it. Some of you wanted me to play more of these maps in VR, which, don't get me wrong, I absolutely will be doing more of those. In fact, I'm going to record some as soon as this is done. But this map had some functions, such as picking things up and grabbing keycards and all that I wasn't 100% sure would function in VR. And plus, I kind of want to get more acclimated with the controls of the index. What does that mean? I want to get more acclimated with the controls of the index before I really try to get in depth with some of these maps that are more complicated than just exploring. Okay, so I heard something down that way. The ghost detector appears to be doing something, but I don't know what any of that means. I'm gonna go... What? What? Watch this whole map just be trolling me, and none of this means anything, and there's no ghosts. And it's making my spine feel like it's gonna snap in half from the tension just by lying to me. And then again, I said the same thing about the haunted maps that I played the first time. Oh, this is some advanced darkness down this hallway. It's the kind of thing I love, though. I love not being able to see past the edge of the flashlight. It creates this atmosphere that makes me feel like something's staring back right at the edge, just backing up as I approach. Okay, can I open this? No. Locked. Okay, so I... That was scary. Now, did I trigger that by pushing the button, or are those things just roaming the map? It looks like I lost some health as well. At least it's not an insta-kill like some of the horror maps. I mean, this is a horror map, but you know what I mean. Okay, so this isn't just a side room. Maybe I have to break boxes. Maybe this is how I find keycards. No? I'm just swinging a crowbar like a lunatic? Okay, moving on. Is this something I can interact with? Come on, open up. See, now I don't know what to think, because that sounded like it was just a ghostly bit of ambiance that plays sometimes. But it did tell me that everything's a thing. Okay, where's it going to come from? Does that mean that perhaps I can open this now? I can, yes. Okay. So things can change as I play. But is there something for me to do in here? Shoe. Well, it's the only thing here. I wonder if it means anything. Now I'm starting to think those noises aren't anything, because the ghost detector wasn't making any noise. Not that I even know what to make of noises coming from the ghost detector. It didn't tell me what the noises mean. Oh well. It's starting to look like this is a bit of a large map, too, so... Sorry about this, guys. I alt-tabbed out in order to answer the door, and when I tabbed back in, the game crashed. So we're starting back from the beginning. The thing is, I don't know this game mode, so I don't know if there's something I'm supposed to do when a ghost presents itself. Let's take this opportunity to find out if this is a trigger. Locked. Okay. I guess not, because the ghost didn't appear this time. Now in here, I think, was the generator room. And this time that door is open, so the map is actually very randomized. Okay, I'll keep that in mind as I go forward. I think I just heard the generator kick in, but is there anything in there worth seeing? Okay, so glow sticks, not quite working at the moment. I don't know what else I can do to fix these errors. Like, so before I was having an issue with the camcorder. I do have the content pack installed, so I don't know what more it wants me to do. Oh, that was eerie. It sounded like a voice echoing down the hall. I think the thing that's keeping me most on edge, even more than the creepy sounds themselves, is the fact that it explicitly told me that every sound means something is happening. But what's something? I don't know. I don't even know really what I'm supposed to be doing beyond finding keycards to unlock doors. Okay. Is that a warning, or is that telling me that that's the way I'm supposed to go? Understandable, thank you very much. Ah! Did those tumble down the stairs? I turned kind of late. I was so busy looking at the exit sign that I kind of had a delayed reaction there. That's not good. Okay, well, I try to take things one floor at a time, so I'll save that for later. This is where I just came from, so at least I'm starting to get an idea of what's around. That sounded like it came from upstairs. I'm just trying to avoid ghosts, Locked. Okay, so maybe my ultimate goal is to find a way to exit the building. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to be working towards. I'm lugging this thing around and I still have no idea what it actually does. The box room? Oh no! There's like a whole spiral staircase here. Oh, this is really eerie. Hang on, wait, let me get the ghost detector. See, the problem with holding this thing with the flashlight out is it casts that big shadow. Maybe I'm just supposed to leave it on the ground nearby. Let's just take a quick look here to see if there's anything hidden amongst these boxes. Because remember, I am also on the lookout for keycards. No, it doesn't look like there's anything of note here. Alright, I guess let's just leave this on the crate here so that it has a little bit more elevation. And we'll make our way up. Okay, I can see him. Oh! What was that? What was that? I didn't even see it. It doesn't look like I lost any health. Was there anything to see? Oh my god. Maybe I should have brought that ghost detector with me, even in spite of the shadow. Oh. Okay. Now I can see that I'm going to have to use the grav gun to clear that little blockage. I suppose I'll just leave this right here. I haven't actually heard it make any noise since the beginning. So I don't know if maybe there are scares programmed into the map and it only makes noise for the ones that are more dynamic that can hurt me. But I guess that doesn't mean the programmed scares can't hurt me either. It's really screwing me up that I know so little. It's a game mode I've never played before. Alright, let's... Oh, I can't. These aren't physics objects. I can't actually... Yeah, I can't get through here. That's actually a hard block. So, I guess that's blocking my progress for now. Is there anything over here that can maybe help me? I have yet to spot a keycard, so I don't know what one even looks like. Come on, let me on top. It really is irritating having to hold it in front of me like that. Casting that shadow really... I just can't carry it and use the flashlight at the same time. Can I break these? No, I can't, so I can't even be fully on my feet when I go in there and get jump scared. There's somebody there. Don't think I can't see that. What are you gonna pull? Oh, is it just... Hang on, wait, when you told me that there's a key that you can zoom in. Maybe that doesn't work in the Ghost Hunter mode. Because I thought it was B. Or C. No, C is the menu. Oh, there's a mirror there. That's going to do fun things for me. See, that looks like it's just shoes, right? Because I saw a similar prop earlier in the generator room. But maybe I'm supposed to know that. I'm starting to feel like, alright, let's play a little game here. Which door is going to feature the jump scare? Obviously middle, right? But maybe that's what they want me to think. Maybe I'm supposed to open that door, be relieved, and the real scare is on the right. Or the left. Let's start with the left. Nothing. Okay. Alright. Are they going to be obvious? Okay, you didn't even get me, so don't giggle. You're not an expert prankster. There, now you only have one shoe. And there's nothing in this one. Okay. Now as for the mirrors. Doesn't look like they actually... No, they do actually function as mirrors. I can see myself, but only barely. The room's not illuminated at all, so there's no reflection. And I guess my flashlight doesn't really count. I don't know, that might have something to do with the way the source engine works. Or it might have something to do with the way this map works and it's waiting to pull something. Either way, I didn't find a key card. Maybe there's one in the toilets? Yeah, I haven't found a key card, so there's no reason for me to stick around and find out what it's going to do. You throw me right into another bathroom. Once more, nothing. I just want to be thorough because the oldest trick in the horror game book is to hide something in one of the toilets. The second oldest trick is to have a monster jump out of one, but I don't know how this game mode works, so I don't know if that's going to be a thing or not. And we come back to the center of this little hub area. So maybe this map isn't quite as huge as I thought, and that's good for me. Well, the not good thing means that I have nowhere left to go but upstairs. Alright, so I'm going to come to the top of these stairs, yeet you up there as my little canary in the coal mine, and let's see if I hear anything. Nothing so far. Okay. What is that? That sounded like it was something a little more involved. I think I heard something being dragged around. That didn't sound like just a sound effect. Floodlights are always good. Now I did just get done playing Outlast Whistleblower, so I'm a little wary of allowing myself to be backlit. By the way, I'm recently married. If you didn't see that video. What? That was both scary and funny at the same time. Back up, back up, back up. Okay, so that helpfully informs me when something is about to jump out and damage me. But I didn't see anything the second time. Maybe it also indicates when something has left its presence. That may seem kind of funny, but with that dark hallway and the fact that it moves on such clear rails, it almost kind of reminds me of Judgment Boy on Gregory Horror Show. So it's screwing with me, right? Like, the map is just making fun of me? What? What's happening? Oh, that is so spooky. So now that I know that a beep on the wee-woo box heralds the arrival of a dangerous ghost, you may think that's not as scary because I didn't just see anything, but if anything, that's even scarier to me. I'm in the bathroom checking the stalls, and I hear that beep, and I come out and see nothing. Does that tell me that something was just here, like, in the few seconds that I looked away? In any case, I'm going to want to keep this thing close by as I'm navigating the halls. I guess we'll come down this little area first. Now, I'm still not sure if I'm meant to be breaking these boxes, because I don't know if it's going to be placing keycards behind them. But then again, I don't know what a keycard even looks like, because I've yet to find one. Or maybe I have. What? What? See, it's so much worse for me when I don't see anything. Because it just makes me wonder what I missed. Like, what crucial information do I not have that if only I knew it would save my life or at least my cardiac health in the near future? Hello? Oh. See, now that I know how useful it is, I'm scared to go anywhere without the wee-woo box. Is there a key card here? I feel like I'm doing something wrong. For what? I heard like a sniffling in the back here. I feel like I'm doing something wrong having not seen anything for so long. Like, I feel like I should have started to make some progress at least. What? Are there certain things that you only detect when I'm holding you? Because if so, that's real inconvenient. You're taking away my safety blankets one by one. Every time I think I know something, I realize how much I don't know. I thought I'd be somewhat safe if I just kept it on the ground near me and clung to the walls, but... Okay, have I already been here? No? Okay, once more into the stalls. Woo! Okay, I didn't see what happened, but I think I got hit by... the same guy that ran through here before. That was my fault. I should have cleared the hallway. Switches right now! No? Okay. I suppose I'll just keep you there while I search these two rooms. Start with the left side. What? Oh, I don't hear that. I mean, I don't like that. I just heard like a psst from the other side of the room. I wish I knew what exactly I was looking for. I really feel like I'm being funneled right now. Like I'm being corralled. And I'm now realizing I've gotten awfully far from the wee-woo box. But yeah, nothing here either. Okay, big gaping hole. I'm just gonna chuck it in. And... no. Now, it's said that every time there's a sound, that means there's an event happening. What is that? What are you? No! Run, 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 run! What are you? What are you? What are you? Okay. I wonder if certain things only apply to certain rooms. Okay, so I'm not safe in the rooms either. The dangers aren't only in the hallways, so I have to be alert and ready to run at all times. Because I have no idea if there's anything I can actually do about these things. I mean, it did tell me not to use weapons because I can't kill what's already dead. Now, as I was saying before, oh god, what was I saying before? Being attacked by a cloud of ominous nothing kind of makes me lose your train of thought, you know? Ugh. Out of my way. Yeah, keep walking. Oh yeah, but as I was saying, so I keep hearing certain ambient sounds over and over. Now the map states that every sound means an event is happening, but I kind of started to doubt that. But what if I'm... No, 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 do not get stuck now. Do not get stuck now. But I'm wondering, what if it's... I started to doubt that and started to think that there are ambient sounds. But what if that's not true? What if I'm hearing these sounds, and the only reason I can't associate them with an event yet is because I just haven't been in proximity to that event yet? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What can I even do? was cornered right there. I have to be more aware of that in the future. I have to be aware not to corner myself. I always need to have somewhere that I can run to. And just assume that I won't be followed to wherever I go. If I can, there's not a whole lot I can do about it. I wonder if the camcorder is maybe some important part in dealing with threats, but I can't use it because whatever overlay it uses seems to be missing. That's a blood stain. And I know better than to stand on it. Okay, points given. That was not your typical Garry's Mod horror map jump scare. That was honestly unsettling. Does something happen if I stand on the bloodstain? See, I always have this split when I'm playing horror maps. On the one hand, I don't want to be spooked. On the other hand, I'm here to entertain. Okay, luckily it seems like nothing happens. But I feel like I've been everywhere now. I feel like I've been everywhere and I still haven't found a key card. And the only thing I've found that's locked besides the front doors is that big set of jail doors. It doesn't seem like there's anything up here, so I guess I'll head back downstairs and see if there's anything that I missed. That is my least favorite thing. That is my least favorite thing. The pist. Trying to get my attention. And reflexively I will look, and you never know what's going to happen when I do. What? I wonder if it sometimes doesn't just beep to troll me. Okay, what am I looking for? You're coming with me, actually. Now that I know that events can happen within rooms, I don't want you with me at all times. So many shadows. There's nothing here either. Where did my wee-woo box go? What happened to the wee-woo box? I thought I put it down right over here. What happened to... Okay, there it is. There it is. Oh my god. It's weird. I've come to associate this thing with both safety and rage. Like, I almost blame this thing for my situation in a weird way that I can't fully explain. And yet I'm totally dependent on it for survival. Now we're just back where we started. There's the generator room on the left, and here's jail doors, which remain locked. So I need a key card. I know there's areas I haven't seen yet because I haven't seen the cafeteria that we saw earlier on the cameras. So I guess there's nowhere left to go but here. Like the sound it played when I opened those doors. Okay, you wait here in the intersection while I... What is it doing? The box is doing something. I hear it. I was messing with this door, and all the way in the back I just heard it doing something. I thought I could spare wandering that far, but it seems like even that might have been too far. Okay, let's, You hear that? It was like a tickling or a rattling. Like somebody running a stick along the bars or something. I don't know if I can open these doors. Probably not. Probably not unless there's a keypad next to them, but what? It's on the threshold. Is it telling me something for the hallway or for the cell? Okay, I'm gonna Frogger this. Off you go. And... Or is that not wise? Would it be smarter to drop it into the hall so that I can hear it, if something's coming down the hall? Will it still detect threats down the hall if it's in a cell? Is it based on room or is it based on proximity? I have to assume it's based on proximity because I'm just never going to get anything done otherwise. But I'm going to move quickly from cell to cell. In fact, I feel like this map is almost designed this way. And yeah, I can definitely see the Eastern State Penitentiary inspiration here. This seems like it would be such a beautiful map to explore in VR, and maybe I'll do that later, but then again, maybe there's not much point, because I'll already know where everything is. I'll put it this way, if I can figure out how to pick things up, like with my hands, like you would do with the E key in VR, then I'll do the rest of these Ghost Hunt maps in VR. And a horrifying thought just occurred to me. If and when I do find these... I don't like that sound. If and when I do find these fabled keycards, will they go into my inventory? Like, will I pick them up? Or will I have to choose between carrying them and carrying the wee-woo box? Now there's a scary thought. These walkways are so narrow that if something comes speeding down and there's not already an open cell immediately to my side, I don't know if there's going to be anywhere for me to go. I may actually just have to... Can I jump the railing? Yeah, I'll probably have to jump the railing if that happens. Of course, I won't fall down to the next level. I'll land on this metal mesh. I just heard some glass. What is that? What is that? What is that? No, 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 no. Oh, that honest to God made my heart rate shoot up because I saw it coming down this way, and at first I thought it was on the other side, and it almost looked like somebody walking down the other catwalk, holding like a lantern or a flashlight or something. It gave me... I really don't like that sound when it sounds like it's right in my ear. It gave me flashbacks to the original Outlast where something like that happens. So there's another bloodstain. I'm going to leave this alone for now. Unless maybe I need paranormal activity to... What? I just saw flickering down that way. Does that mean that something's... What? Was there something in here, or was there something down there? If there's no key cards this way, I don't know what else to do. What? See, you would think it wouldn't be that scary having an event pass with nothing happen. But I know so little about the mechanics of this game mode that it honestly just makes me feel like I'm missing something critical. And that's only serving to put me more on edge. But then again, maybe that's why it does it. That's a sound I haven't heard before. It's a sound I have not heard before. What? I did not have time to do anything. Oh my God. That was pretty much the worst thing that could have happened, was I heard a psst from a cell that I was passing. And because I was holding this thing, I didn't really have the free range to turn around, so when I tried to turn to face it and I couldn't, I kind of panicked a little bit. Okay. But I think I saw across the way... There's... What? There's a hole in that, and... I think that's a key card! I think that's a key card in that cell. I have to drop down there and get it. Oh, but once I do, how am I getting out? Oh, what if it's a trap? It would be really evil to put such a thing as, like, fake key cards on this map, and then make it so that attempting to get to them just traps you. That would be some spicy spooks. Okay. I really hope I'm not making a mistake dropping the wee-woo box down there. I hope I'm not making a mistake dropping myself down there. Okay, so I am able to pick it up and it goes into my inventory. Well, that answers that question. Alright, I'm gonna skedaddle now. Don't want to spend one more second here than I have to. I will say, though, I want to take this moment to comment on this. This is a beautifully designed map. With the way the shadow just falls off with your flashlight and the arched roofs, and it's all very, very beautiful, and it comes together in a way that really helps to sell the atmosphere that I'm not alone in here. I always feel watched from all directions. I feel like anywhere that I'm not, a ghost is. This would be absolutely lovely to play in VR. And then again, if I'm this tense now, imagine how much more slowly I'd be taking it if I were actually there. Okay. Here's the... That's something that is often overlooked, because I do feel that horror is at least 50% sound design. The way that sound effect works, it's almost like an object sound, like it's almost like a creaking door or something sliding across the floor. But there's just enough of a human voice in there. Hi. Please don't turn right. Thank you. There's just enough... Notice you were very silent during all that. Suddenly I feel less safe. But there was just enough of an anguished human voice in there, echoing down the corridors that... Was that the same model that's been flying down? That's been flying down before, or is it something else? In any case, it seems like I've accessed a whole ton of new areas all at once. This just got a lot more complicated. Okay. But there is a key card right there. Lower floor door key card. Now I assume that the front door is the exit. There was something up there. I saw something just now. There was something there. It seems like I can't get up this way. And honestly, that comes as a relief. I almost just slid right down the middle and broke my spine. See, I'm actually finding myself relieved when what? Every time I say something... Every time I say something, the wee-woo box interrupts and makes me forget what I was talking about. Oh, imagine if this were VR. No. I don't like the stairway to nowhere. I mean, there's got to be a cap on it because I can see the skylights up there, but there's got to be something more to this, right? Can I try these doors? Oh, these doors all open. Okay, well, I guess I'll keep the wee-woo box in close proximity while I check all of them. I just got jump scared. I just got jump scared by the prop equivalent of stepping on a rake. Are you kidding me? The thing is, all the scares that I've seen so far are actually kind of cheesy. It's my lack of knowledge that's putting me on edge. It keeps doing it to me, and I can't pick this up with E so I can throw it across the map. Or can I? Can I use the grab gun? I can. Okay, you guys... Okay, I can only use it to pick things up. The throw function seems to be disabled. Alright, open up. This one doesn't open. What was that? Was that something I did, or was that something that's happening? Was that something I did, or was that something that's happening? I would really hate to die now. Furthermore, what happens if I die? That's a question that pervades real life as much as this game mode, I suppose. Everyone's afraid of dying. That kind of is the force that drives everything humans do, but what if you just get like a free ice cream or something? What am I missing that's not going away? What am I missing that's not going away? Is there something up there? I get the feeling you really are supposed to have a few more players combing this so that it goes a little quicker. Now oh. What is it about that door? I haven't seen this effect before. What is it about that door? Oh, now I don't want to open it, but I feel like I probably have to. Arm myself with a crowbar just in case, although it already explicitly told me it's not going to do anything for me. What did I just let out? Alright, let's make our way down. It's almost kind of, for how cheesy the scares I've seen have been, it's almost a little bit ridiculous just how on edge this has me. Okay, so these are not a staircase I've seen before. These are not a staircase I've seen before, so I'm going to go back and keep looking around some more. Stop that. Alright, I guess there's nothing left to do now here, but go up the stairs of nope. Try out each and every one of these cells. What? So, I was saying before that given the size of this map, it kind of feels like you're really meant to play this with a group and kind of fan out to try and search for the key cards separately. But now I'm not so sure, because there's only one Wee-Woo box, and I mean, what does everybody else do if you don't travel in a group? Okay, third and final floor. Look at that. Look at how creepy that lighting is. I really can't stress enough what a cool map this is. I know I haven't been stopping much to appreciate it because I kind of have an actual objective here besides just exploring the map, but it really is a work of art. So let's put this under the microscope. What have we learned so far? I was going to say, what have we learned so far? Things can only hurt me when the Wee-Woo box is going off, but that's not true because it failed to go off before when something spooky was happening. I think there was something spooky happening in here just now, but yep, I'm willing to bet that's the case. And you know what? Let's do some actual ghost hunting here. I'm going to sit here and wait for it to happen again, and then we'll get to the bottom of what's in there, just so we can see it. Yep, there we go. No? What is it? Oh, oh my god! Oh my god! Oh. Oh my god. I actually spent a... There was something down there. You saw that, right? You guys saw that? Every time I try to make some commentary, something else happens that distracts me and requires my attention. Alright. Okay. I don't think there's anything to find in this cell block. I think this whole thing only existed to spook me. Because we did already find that key card earlier. Now here is that cafeteria we saw before. What? What? See, I don't like that. I don't like it when I hear glass bottles breaking in the dark room that I just came from. Especially knowing that over there is dark. I can't see what's over there because it's beyond the beam of my flashlight. But if they're look at it from their perspective, if there were to be something malicious hiding in the dark over there, they'd be able to see me in my light. And the only way to avert that would be for me to turn mine off. Which I don't want to do. So I was just thinking, I believe the camera that we saw earlier is like over here somewhere. And I was thinking before about how can you work as a team to cooperate and get out of here if only one person can hold the wee-woo box? Wouldn't you all just kind of have to cluster yourselves and walk along together? But now I'm thinking maybe one of the roles could be somebody sits back in the security room and maybe tries to warn other players of threats that are heading their way. Maybe it could work like that. What? 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 I think it was probably referencing something on the other side of this wall. So I'm going to leave you here. And we'll just wait and see if any other activity occurs. Whoa! Oh! I don't know how I missed that the first time. I'm assuming that is what was happening. But that actually took a good amount of my health. It was a shadow, so I was kind of stuck there just trying to figure out what it was, and by the time I realized it was coming from me, it was too late. Alright, but I do have a med kit. So I do have a med kit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And it only heals a little bit at a time. I don't think there's anywhere left to go but down at this point. And that's fine, because when I picked up the key card, I'm pretty sure it said downstairs key. Oh. We're going more downstairs than downstairs ever downstairs. Oh! Once again, the wee-woo box is somewhat treacherously silent. Safety, death. Safety, death. Okay, safety's looking more and more like death every day. Is that the wee-woo box making that noise? It was like some kind of weird electrical noise. It wasn't doing its usual wee-woo boops, but does that mean that... I don't know what it means. Is this gonna hurt me? No, okay, it's just dirty, muddy water. And I really don't want to drop the wee-woo box down here. Okay, it doesn't look like I can go that way. But I can go that way. Let's take a look what's over here first. Not what I needed. Is not what I needed. coming down this way. I suspect will take me back. No. So whatever this is must be down on the other side of the staircase that we saw before. So I guess it makes sense that... Nope, no, 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 no. Oh, come on! I don't know why I just assumed it would keep going forward. Okay, but we are in danger down here. This area actually kind of reminds me a lot of Cry of Fear. There were a few sections in that game that had areas kind of like this. Oh, come on. I don't want to go even more down. But areas that were just kind of indistinct rooms, just labyrinths of empty, decaying rooms that seemingly have no reason to exist other than to corner you and make you unsure of where to go. I don't know where I'm going. I just can't... What? I just can't seem to find this other... Nope, 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 nope. You get on out of here. I just can't seem to find this other door that I need to use this keycard on. Unless downstairs... Oh, I never came down here, did I? I guess I just figured that... When I saw this, I figured it would connect to the stairs back where we first started. But this must be the real downstairs. I have to try every one of these doors. This is definitely meant to be a group effort. Now, I know that's just graffiti, and it doesn't seem like I can open this door. But when the rest of the doors are clean like that, and it's across this one in particular... It almost seems like some kind of incantation meant to keep something in, doesn't it? This hallway is a lot creepier to navigate now that all the doors are flung open. But I'm going to leave them like that because that might be the only way to tell it apart from all the other hallways. Now, I figure one potential use for the glow stick would be to, like, drop it on the ground so that you know where you have and haven't been. Like a SWAT team. But... that's happening, and what? Ugh. Okay, it was just a map spook. Then again, I suppose this is just as effective at telling me where I've been. It's just much more annoying, so I'm not going to do it. Oh, that's a good sign. Oh. Oh, it's an even better sign that none of these doors are openable. That's the sign that I'm supposed to walk down here and just subject myself to whatever it decides to subject me to. Didn't notice that before. Okay. I know you guys heard that. Nowhere to go but forward. Now, can I lose it over the edge here? Probably, right? Probably. I can't risk throwing it. But I also can't... No, 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 no! Oh, come on. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. I'm back here. No. No, 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 no. The wee-woo box is in there. Oh, but no, I brought the wee-woo box in there. Come on! You can't do this! What am I supposed to do now? And there's nowhere else for me to go. Where am I even supposed to use that key card? I just don't know what to do anymore. If something comes at me, I'm never gonna know it. I'm just at a complete loss. I don't know what else to do. Don't have time for you. The only thing I can think of is that maybe it's something back the way I came? Like from before I unlocked the jail door? Yep. Nope, 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 nope. I would have known that was coming if I had my wee-woo box. I feel so vulnerable without it. I hated carrying that thing around, but like... now that it's gone, I just miss it. It's actually kind of weird how I almost came to view it as a character of its own. I never came this way. Did that voice just say, "You suck"? Yeah, that opened it. Okay. Which means I never even had to go down there in the first place. I lost the wee-woo box for nothing. Something probably happens with this, but I'll never know. I'll never see it coming, at least. I gotta feel I'm getting closer to the end. What? 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 No. Oh, that guy... clearly that guy just didn't make it to the bathroom in time. I feel like I've got to be in the final stretch, right? I've got to be. Or maybe I've only just begun to stretch. What is this? Is this some kind of execution room? Is that an electric chair? Something definitely happens with this. Too bad I won't be able to predict it without the warm embrace of the wee-woo box. That's spooky. Imagine you're in this chair, waiting to be executed, reflecting on... oh. Okay, that was a good scare. Another one in the genuinely eerie book. But as I was saying, imagine you're in this chair waiting to be executed, reflecting on whatever it was you did that got you into this situation, or even worse yet, whatever it is you didn't do. And you look to your left and there's the operator that's gonna flick the switch, and on your right is a whole room full of people that hate you and came to see you go. Okay. Nowhere else to go, down into the abyss, I suppose. I wonder if this is inspired at all by the body tunnel underneath Waverly Hills. It would actually make sense. You cart the bodies down this way after an execution. It's amazing to me. I expected like kind of a dumb little jump scare fest. Yeah, this looks to be some kind of morgue. I expected a dumb little jump scare fest, and it's actually kind of been a complete game experience, complete with characters and loss of said characters. I'm actually kind of embarrassed at how much I'm feeling it. I'm definitely walking through here again in VR. I suppose this is all meant to indicate that this is the freezer. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything I need in here, though. Not that it's easy to tell with all this mist. Kinda glad I wasn't looking that way. It got me enough as it was. Oh, this is a crematory. Have I mentioned that this map is incredible? The key. And some kind of newspaper. Wait, can't read that. Horror at Stanley Tower Hotel. Oh, was that the hotel from Tower of Terror? Huh, neat. Okay, well, I'll take that. Now I have to escape. Oh, but what does that mean, though? Will it be throwing different things at me on my way out? Okay. I fully expect it to throw something down the chute at me. I knew it. I knew it. It's a good thing I was expecting that. That seems like the kind of thing that in Gary's mod. Was that in game or was that outside? Did you just hear that crash? I think it was outside. Okay. Real life is trying to spook me now. I don't believe I closed that door behind me on my way up here. Okay. Just ignore the noises. Conserve stamina for sprinting. And keep to the sides. Because the ones that can hurt you like to fly down the middle. This was such an excellent experience. But it's not over yet. Okay, so back there is the airlock that leads to the security room. I've become familiar enough with the map that I'm pretty sure I'm not far from the exit. I think if I get to the end, that weird hub place will be there. And if I just cut straight through, any second now I should be able to see the glow of the exit sign beyond the light. Yes! Okay, go, go, go. This is the time to use the stamina. Out. Come on. Come on! Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, that really made me nervous right there. That would have been the worst thing if they pulled something right then and there. Let's get to the next place. What's the next place? Okay, map by Steinman. That was such an experience. I really did not expect that to be as deep as it was. I actually kind of feel like playing that with a group might have taken away from it somewhat. Because okay, so the standout thing to me, because most of the scares, and especially the dangers, were kind of cheesy, but it still managed to scare me with its atmosphere, and with a few of them being genuinely pretty creepy. But the thing that stood out the most to me was the mechanic of the Wee-Woo box and the kind of love-hate relationship that I developed with that thing. To the point where, yeah, I was alone, but I didn't feel alone because I had this companion that would tell me when there was going to be danger coming. So in that way, it was kind of a burden having to lug it around, but at the same time, it was also useful. And then it was only when I lost it and couldn't get it back that I started to feel like I had really lost something. And that's not something I expected to feel from a Gary's Mod horror map. And as I said before, this map is truly gorgeous, not only in terms of size and scale, but also to look at, especially when we started getting down low and there were all these, like, eerie winding corridors, not winding, but just kind of labyrinth. And once we got to the bottom, there were these interesting structures, like the whole execution room and the morgue area and the crematory. Excellent, excellent map design all around. And, you know, up in the prison, I really did feel the... I'm not familiar with the French location they referenced, but I am familiar with Eastern State Penitentiary. And it really does look like it. So bravo, Steinman. But with that said, Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.